should be pretty much ready to go. Oh, wait. Oh, we don't need to switch over to the capture card. Okay, let's start it up. Tomb Raider Remastered. We're getting back into it. Cloud out of date. Oh, I was playing this on the Steam Deck. Yeah, that's fine. The save was for Tomb Raider 3, which I don't think I got like too far in that, so shouldn't make that much of a difference. Let me see if this is actually pulling up. There we go. Alright, good deal. Original Tomb Raider, we left off at the Colosseum, so let's pick back up there. I was going to say, it's taken a little while for it to load up and everything, surprisingly. So, I'm not using the modern controls. I was playing... They give you the by default tank controls, which is good. I love the tank controls with Tomb Raider. The game was designed with the tank controls in mind. It's grid-based movement. It feels absolutely fantastic. However, the modern controls, I was like, let me give them a try and see what it's like. I tried it for like 2 minutes, and I immediately got into a battle sequence in Tomb Raider 2, and it was so bad. Like, I could not grasp what exactly I was doing, but a lot of like the jumps and stuff didn't exactly work like they do with tank controls. You know, you figure it'd just be like free movement, but no, they like rearranged everything. And I don't know. It was weird, and I didn't like it, and it like almost cost me like a run through. So I was like, nah, I'm good on this. But yeah, again, here I'll switch just to see if I can like sort of describe what it is. So there's free movement. So instead of moving in a grid, like Lara turns very, very quickly. So that's kind of nice. But again, if I needed to turn around quick, some people I remember were asking, I've seen some like forum talk of this. They're like, why is the turning so slow with the tank controls? And it's like, well, it's kind of how it's designed as grid based. If you need to turn around fast, you just do the roll. So, hey, what's up, Hungry? Also, having to draw the guns to the side backflip was a deal breaker. Yeah, there was something like that. So I'm trying to like pull up the weapons. So like the weapons, you have to hold down the buttons. This is awfully strange. I don't know. So you use the triggers. There's an aim. Like I guess it's like you can kind of attribute it to aim. So you hold the left trigger down to pull out the guns, but they don't stay out. And then you press the trigger to shoot. Walking is keyed to X. Jumping is keyed to A. But how do you do like a side jump? Yeah, this is what I was struggling with before. Like, I can't do... I don't know. This is weird. How the hell do you do a side jump? Piece of shit. You said having to draw the guns to the side and back flips, so you have to have them draw it out. I don't know. Oh, look at that. She's got jiggle physics. I didn't even notice that before. Fascinating. I don't know. I don't like it. I'm not into it. The modern controls don't feel good. So back to tank controls we go. Had to side flip while aiming. God, it's so weird. Okay. Rather, I had to aim in order to side flip. Oh, I did it there. But why can't I do it with the way I'm facing? Okay, backflip. I gotta like, okay. I don't know. Yeah, I guess you do have to aim, but I don't know. They feel like shit, so I'm not gonna play it. The game was designed around tank controls, and tank controls is what we stick with. But yeah, there's some nice stuff. I mean, you know, outside of that, they made a nice little quality of life change in the fact that I think even in like Tomb Raider 1, you can flip mid jump, which you couldn't do in the originals. So that's nice. Probably missing something, but it definitely wasn't intuitive. I was hoping it would be more intuitive than it was. I literally thought it would just be that you can free control the camera, which you can do with tank controls, actually. It's a little bit slow, but you could do it. But I thought it'd be that, and I thought, you know, free movement as opposed to grid-based movement. But I didn't think it would change the jumping so much. I didn't know that the whole button layout would be switched around, so that was just kind of shitty, and I wasn't really feeling it. And the fact that, you know, I jump around so much in terms of combat, it just wasn't working for me. And I tried the modern controls in TR2 of all games, which is so combat laden. It was just a bad idea all around, so it just didn't work out for me. But yeah, giving it a try here, I don't know, maybe it's not terrible, but I certainly couldn't deal with it. And, you know, I'm pretty damn familiar with the tank controls anyway, so. The only problem with tank controls is if you're playing for a long time. I use the D-pad. I know some people might be able to switch to analog, but I prefer that precision that the D-pad has. But just using the D-pad for so long, it makes my thumb tired, so that's the only downside to it. But otherwise, I don't know, everything else is perfectly fine. Still stuck with just the shotgun, huh? See if I can, oops. It's probably best I didn't jump over that way. Looks ridiculous, but it still works. Oops. Messed up my jump. Alright. So, we were kind of talking about this during the last stream, because I ended the last stream, like, right when we got to the Coliseum, but I just think it's so weird to be able to see the skybox out there when it's, like, completely dark. I was always under the impression that, like, the St. Francis Folly and everything was all underground. So it's weird to like come out of some of these areas and see like this fuller skybox and everything. I don't know, sort of changes the atmosphere a bit. But I do like the pitch black though there is a lot of that in the original Tomb Raider. Also doing modern controls on gamepad, mouse and keyboard is similar but different mix of quirks. Yeah, I wouldn't, streaming and everything, I don't know, I don't like to use mouse and keyboard too much unless I'm doing a first-person shooter, so I tend to use a gamepad. If I was doing, but even with, like, I love playing the original Tomb Raider with strictly keyboard. It feels so good. It's, like, so precise. But I've played through, at least I think the first 3 games with strictly keyboard. So I would think it'd be weird to kind of, like, add the mouse into the mix in that. I'm assuming that the mouse would probably manipulate the camera or something, but what does this do? But yeah, usually when I stream, I tend to play stuff with a gamepad. It's just easier with my particular setup. Use that health pack while I'm at it. My goodness, Lara, that's a big sigh. Oh, that is a pressure pad. I thought there was something to that. Ah, damn it. I see. I see. Despite the fact that I've been wanting to replay the original Tomb Raider for so long, I don't remember this one too well. And while I've had the remastered off stream, I mentioned this during the Matrix, but I've wanted to play Tomb Raider 3 for a minute. So that's the one I've sort of been working on. Oh, you son of a bitch. That's the one that I've been working on the most. Played through the original, or the first India level. Did South Pacific after that, because I remember hating South Pacific, and then did Area 51, which might be one of my favorite levels in the whole series. But now I'm doing London or whatever, and good lord, that level sucks. Damn, there must be some way, there must be some better way to do this. Maybe not, I'm like a half second to get into it. Too bad they don't give me the sprint. I think maybe I don't need to step on that pressure pad back there. That might be it. There we go, okay. Yeah, hitting the pressure pad was the thing that was messing me up. There we go. Anyway, doing the London level in the third Tomb Raider. I was so twisted and turned around, I had no clue where to go, like right from the get-go. That I actually had to look at my old stream recording to figure it out. Also, I've been having an issue. I think it's my blue Xbox controller. Piece of crap. That one is always giving me issues. I don't know if it's like it loses its connection or one of the buttons is faulty or what, but so many times I've been holding down the look button and then manipulating the camera, and then it will suddenly just let go of the look prompt, and then, you know, while I'm holding the D-pad down to move the camera around, Lara will just start taking off in some direction, and I've fallen off so many ledges due to that. I think there's something up here that we need to get to. I might be able to access the viewing box over there, but I think that's like also the way out, so there might be something else I need to get to back here first. It's kind of funny because a lot of my memories are blending together, unfortunately, with Tomb Raider Anniversary, which I really didn't end up liking when I replayed that a couple of years ago, but still, just because of the nature of it, there were a lot of things that kind of stuck in my mind that I remember about it as opposed to the original. So it's like I'm thinking, yeah, wasn't there like a portion where you had to like jump and go up like near the roof and hang on a column? And I'm like, oh wait, you can't do that in this game, can you? I was talking about it last time I was doing this stream, but yeah, Anniversary had some issues, particularly the version that I was playing, the PC ports for a lot of those, that I forget what they call it, the LAU trilogy, the Legends Anniversary and Underworld trilogy. Oh shit, monkey. Anyway, the PC ports apparently aren't that great. When I had done Legends, I managed to get through most of that game unscathed, but There was some weird balancing with the enemies that was kind of shitty, especially during the vehicle segments. I remember when I was doing like the motorcycle segments, sometimes you'd have like a opposing force drive up next to you, and some guy with a shotgun would whip it out and plug a hit into you and take out like half your health, so you'd be dead in 2 hits. And I remember just like the last motorcycle sequence just being such a pain in the ass because of that. It was not my favorite. But otherwise, I think it mostly worked fine. And then I went and replayed, because I had the trilogy on PS3, I went and replayed that and did the same vehicle sequences. And it's like they shoot you, like 5 times before you die, so it was a lot easier. So they definitely rebalanced it at some point. Didn't bother making any updates for PC, so that was kind of shitty. But for Anniversary, the problem with that was Anniversary, I had to stop playing that version altogether because there was a... What the hell even unlocked? I don't know where that was. In Anniversary, there was a grapple hook point that you needed to go across, and it would not, like, render. Oh, that's in one of the corner hallways. Okay, I get it. I think. But you couldn't progress the level without that particular grapple point, and I even restarted the level and played through all of it again, which took like an hour to do, and it still wouldn't render, so I figured, well, if it's a hiccup where it could potentially render or not, and I have to restart the game anyway in order to do it, I might as well just restart it and do it on PS3, and I know that one works because I actually beat that, and I think I got platinum on it too, so I didn't quite have as many qualms about restarting on there. Visually, it didn't look as good, although the lighting was arguably a little bit better on PS3. Oh, thank God. I was like, I sure hope I don't have to go across the top of that in order to access one of these rooms. There we go. Take advantage of free saves and save wherever. I'm just doing this casually. Oh shit. That didn't work. That was a good thing I fell in the pit. I was actually going to hang off the side, because I know if you hang off the side, you're fine, but... Oh well. Also, I'm so used to seeing this game just in its original presentation that sometimes I'll switch to it and I forget that there's remastered visuals. So if I'm sticking on the classic ones for an elongated period of time, it's probably just because I forgot. There's a lion all the way up here. Oh, Pierre, you cocksucker. Let's see if I can just run away from him, because I don't really want to deal with him. You'll remind me? Thank you. Oh, shit. Actually, if I was a little further back... Yeah, I probably could have just, like, backflipped up there with no issue. I'm not an expert Tomb Raider. A little bit rusty. was talking with a friend of mine. We both decided to get this at the same time, but he's like the biggest Tomb Raider fan, I think, of my entire friend group. And I was talking with him just earlier today, and he was like, "I suck so bad at those games." I'm like, "Oh, I thought you loved them. He's always playing them and shit." He's like, "Yeah, they're great and everything, but I'm really bad at them." He's streaming. I was talking with him on stream while he was doing, I think he's trophy hunting for Metal Gear Solid 2. I think he's trying to get all of them. I'm like, "Are you gonna trying to get all the trophies for Tomb Raider? There's like 300 of them." He's like, I might, but I'm really bad at those games. I'm like, "Okay, you've been playing them for like 20 years. I figure you might get over the learning curve by that point, but oh well. I'm not here to judge." Hey, there it goes. Let's see what's down here. I was seeing some screenshots. People were posting them on this game, and actually, let me see what kind of space we're working with here. Not enough. Some people were posting examples of what was more than likely either AI renderings of some of these textures or like AI upscaling. Something where it was using AI because it looked mighty awkward. But there were parts, like the Neptune rune in particular, where there was a couple tiles and stuff that looked really, really funky, and I didn't even see that when I was playing, so it went over my head. But, you know, I haven't had too many problems either with like visual fidelity with this game so far, or, you know, any glitches or anything like that, but they are far from perfect. But still kind of a new spin on these games that, you know, I still love, so I'm not too upset. Yeah, you better run. I don't want to, I don't want to zoom in too close to him either, because I actually modded his jacket. There was a big complaint. I was talking about it during the last stream too, but there was complaints about his jacket getting censored, which I don't even remember what his jacket looked like. But he's got a picture of Lady Luck on the back of his jacket there. And they originally in the original version of the game, apparently, she just has her tits flopping out, and you know, you can see nipples and everything. Of course, it's very hard to see Pierre from behind, so you know, it's not something that's going to occur too often. You know, maybe if he's running from you and you happen to be awfully close to him, but otherwise, you know, I've played the original version of this game several times. I don't remember that being the case. But anyway, with the remaster here, they redid it where she is now wearing a bikini. Somebody posted the file for the texture for Pierre. I actually took the opportunity to redraw the boobs, and I erased the bikini and drew the naked tits all out in the open and everything, and somebody took that and put it into the proper file format and uploaded it to some cheat thing. Not cheap, like some mod database. I didn't see it on Nexus, but they put it on somewhere else. And a couple people have actually been using it, so the mod got usage. The texture I made is actually out there. But I had to test it in my game to see if it actually worked, and it did. You know, I just don't know where Twitch stands on that kind of thing nowadays. They're so wishy-washy. Besides, it's like a cartoon depiction within a cartoon depiction. Can't get too upset, right? Whoop. You've seen it around. I do a lot of art stuff, so I just popped it into CSP and worked a couple brushes over it, and I actually got it to look, you know, like it was sort of supposed to belong. I think the piece de resistance was the fact that I was able to get like a gouache brush and kind of make it look like it was faded and sort of like rugged, so it blended in with the rest of it. But you'll never zoom in that close. Actually, with the camera mode, you can. But I was gonna say you'd never actually see it. But maybe you can. I want to kill this gator, but it's making it awful hard. He ain't popping around as frequently as I would like him to. Not that hard to escape, I guess. I don't even know what that lever does. Does that drain the water? No. Alright. Whatever. Actually, is that the way I came, or is that the... Wait, what is that? Oh, that's one of those painting things. That glitch. I was like, what am I getting into? Alright. Oh no, this is where, wait a sec. Oh, this is where I came in from. But now that I got the gator here, maybe, never mind. He just left. Is it gonna come back around? Guess not. No, that was the, I mean, it looked like a black void. That's why I thought it was so weird. I wasn't sure what it was for a second. We saw that, it's the painted world. We're entering the painting. We saw it during the last stream, but it wasn't quite as grand. Oh, there we go. 1 of 3 secrets. Oh, well. Oh, shit, you know what? Those doors, I didn't know this was going to be the level end. I've completely forgotten. Those goddamn doors, I don't think lead to anything but like a health kit, which I could have picked up, and maybe it was a secret too. Son of a bitch. Anyway, for whatever reason, there are certain instances where a texture of a painting will appear on certain water surfaces. And we saw that in the last stream, but it was like a much smaller scale, so it wasn't quite as outstanding as that. Oh yeah, look at that. I was like, that looks unusual. Yeah, because it wasn't in the original. Try to get rid of these guys sooner rather than later. Okay, let me see if something happened. I think that was my PC. That hasn't happened in a while. Like everything reset, like even like the USB hub for a second. So I don't know what that was, but like the speakers went out for a minute. Let me see. Okay, now the audio isn't working. There's like no game audio. Son of a bitch. I think I got it now. I don't know what that was. I don't know if the game did something to do that or that was just like my PC shitting itself momentarily. Everything seems to be working okay, though. It's had the control like fuck up for a second, but I think we're okay. I think we need to come back here anyway. Opens up the gate to the little garden area, which is where I think we get to the Hand of Midas. There's a lot more apes than I remember there being. Honestly, I should just pull out the shotgun at this point, but... Ah, you're playing games with me, huh? I've never seen the AI do that, where it's like running from one room to the other. Oh, shit. Rooted his head into the tiles there, but he'll come back around, I'm sure. Guerrilla Games. I was actually somewhat disappointed. Oh, wait, hold on. I actually sort of kind of want to see the Midas room first. Sort of disappointed with Tomb Raider 3. A lot of the bodies didn't linger around as long as I remember them being lingering for. Seemed like with Tomb Raider 1 at the very least, like any corpses that you cure will just like remain there for as long as you're in the level, which, you know, sometimes isn't that long, sometimes it's for a while, but with the other Tomb Raider games, it seems like they disappear awfully fast. Which I don't remember being the case, so I don't know if that's a new thing or if that's always how it worked. Oh, shit. Probably not a great idea. God damn it. I have to restart the level for that one because I actually didn't, I haven't saved since. I didn't think there was going to be anything in there except for bats. I remember there being bats, but not lions. Oh, this is what I was looking for. Shit. I'm all turned around. I don't know where any of this crap is. Okay, so the opposite end of like the main room. That's where the Midas hand is. Surprisingly, didn't lose that much health. I think I did worse last time. I'm just going to switch to the shotgun right now because I know there's going to be 3 of them coming after me. I think we could take them down maybe in 2 hits with the shotgun. I don't know, whatever it is, it'll be better than just working them over with the pistols. I think it is 2. I don't know if the gators are particularly weaker, but they seem to die pretty quick with just the pistols. Barely had time to react to this one last time. I seem to kill it awful fast. Yeah, look at that. Alright. Forget all the other crap. I'll worry about it when I'm coming back around. Once we have some lead bars or something, then I'll check out the Midas room, see what we could do with that, but I shouldn't be too worried about it here. Right. 3 more. Okay. Time for some challenge rooms. Y and all Omega. The old trip you up with the broken tile, huh? Two Omega alternating. It's the last one, so we don't need to worry about that. Nope. Got a pillar up for that one. Okay. So getting to this spot, I think it's going to take a little work. Roaches coming out of everywhere. Not even down there. Got away. Okay. So there are no symbols on that one, but we should be able to tell pretty quickly. Rare music cue. Okay, I think the door is open. Alright. So down is the Y, the omegas are up. Before I start anything tricky, let me unlock this door first. He came in to see me. Still had that damage retained from when I shot him earlier. There's a way to glitch this. I don't remember how to do it though. It's like you had to stand at it at a weird angle and then she'd like pop up there. There's supposed to be something up there too. Let me see. Yeah, there's a health kit up there. You could do it. It's weird too because you can't get up there otherwise. I don't remember if there was a health kit up there originally. I just remember you could get up here. I don't know how to do it though. Whatever. I'll just drop down for now. Oh, this room. Either they're showing me the danger of, pretty sure you have to corner glitch up there. There's an achievement about it. Oh, so they expect you to do it. Well, actually, considering again that there's like 300 achievements or trophies for this game, I'm actually not surprised that they're grasping at everything. But anyway, I don't remember the exact positioning to do a corner glitch like that. I haven't done it in a minute. Ah, son of a bitch. Almost made it. I don't know if I'm able to actually run up there. Or, like, climb up. I still have time. I actually forgot about the swimming rats. I thought there was, like, laden with gators in there, but no. Just the rats. Shit. In the cistern, I remember there being rats that were underneath the water. Sometimes you could like pop in and see them before they activated, because they'd just be sitting there underwater and not doing anything. They wouldn't be swimming. They'd just be like in a tunnel, submerged. And then once you like, there we go. Oh, climb. Son of a bitch. I don't think this is gonna work, but I got enough health kits. Let's see if it will be sparing on me. Anyway, in the cistern, once you lower the water levels and everything, then the rats would like come back to life. Tempered Lara. I don't know what that achievement is for, but I got it. I didn't want to have to redo the obstacle course, though, so... Good enough. Okay. So... It's either 2 Omegas, 2 Ys, and an Omega, or... That one needs to be turned out. Let's see how this works. Yep, that was it. Sort of curious how, like, people that have never played this type of game before will react to, like, having to observe your surroundings for this type of stuff. And it's been done before with other games, for sure. Newer stuff, but... I did see a couple people commenting, like, I don't know what to do with this room. It's like there's a bunch of switches, but... Whoa, what was that? Bunch of switches, but, they don't seem to do anything. There's no cutscene after you hit them. Yeah, they correspond with something very particular. You gotta just look around. No hint markers or anything telling you what exactly to do. God, one of my least favorite things about Tomb Raider Legends. Tomb Raider Legends I had never played up until a couple of years ago. And then, I didn't like it too much after I actually did. I always thought it'd be like a relatively fun game. I'd played Anniversary, and Anniversary was alright, and I played Underworld. I liked that one quite a bit. But, boy, yeah, doing Legends was a little bit rough. The main thing I didn't like about Legends... Well, I kind of didn't like the mechanic as the main thing, but, like, one of the most irritating things, I guess I should say, is the, fact that old What's-His-Nuts was in your ear constantly. Lara's got her 2 friends. There's, like, the computer hacking man, and then there's, like, the suave black man or whatever. And they're just, like, talking you all the goddamn time. Which was a huge change of pace for a Tomb Raider game, because you play these games, they're so silent. Not a whole lot of stuff going on. You know, audio-wise. Unless it's created by you. But yeah, I just didn't like the idea of having people in my ear all the time. I don't even know if they, like, were helping you or anything necessarily. It just seemed too intrusive. Kind of an awkward jump. I mean, it wasn't difficult, but it was awkward. Oh, this part. Let's see, where I died a little bit earlier, that should be the bottom of this area. See some ammo down there, but I think if I go down there, I won't be able to get back up without having to go through all that shit again. Funny, I don't see those lions down there. spawn in once you turn that corner or something. Oops. Let me get a little distance. Maybe I could lure him back a little bit so we can chase him down a little further. That's one. Oh, I did kill the other one. Okay. Well, that explains why it wasn't chasing after me. Secret death. He secretly died. There's something weird with it, like, I don't think you, like, there's that ammo up there. I don't think there's something that you need to get from that stash, but you have to, like, it's like a weird way to get to it. I forget what he needed to do exactly, though. I think it is hopping on these. Look how, like, awkwardly these are aligned. It looks so strange. Trying to see if classic mode would refresh my memory, but I don't think it does. So there's something. Like maybe you need to jump onto this. Jump after that. There we go. Okay. That's what it was. There we go. Health pack and a little ammo for a gun I don't have. Not bad. That's it, though, huh? Huh. There is, like, that little skylight up there. So there's a way we could get up. I just don't know where that way is. Might be something out here. I remember there was, like, some part you needed to climb on. Yeah, there it is. Is there, like, an easier way to get to that, though? That looks... Oh, okay. I see it. Although I do wonder if I could jump down on that and, like, jump across. That might be a little bit too far, though. And look, there's an ape down there. 2 apes. Oh. Lions, too. Oh, those are the lions. No enemy infighting, though, unfortunately. Try it. I'd almost be willing to, but at the same time, there was that little stash of ammo over here, too, and I kind of don't want to miss that. I had forgotten this aqueduct thing is like 2 levels, though. So what I was looking at before, because I was looking down at this, I'm like, huh, I don't see the lions down there. But I didn't notice that there was a secondary level. Anyway, it's been a sec since we saved. So somewhere over here, we could jump across a gap, which will lead us kind of like up. And I think that's how we get to that section that had the little skylight looking thing. God, the lighting is so weird. Because obviously this, there wasn't actual lighting in 1996 with the small studio like core at the time. I don't think they integrated lighting really until Tomb Raider 2. But, still the baked lighting that they have, you figure it would be pretty damn dark, but it's actually in some cases brighter than the real-time lighting effects from this. It's like with the remaster mode, they go out of their way to create light sources and shift the level around and put holes everywhere to make sure light shafts go through. In a lot of ways, you'd think it'd be brighter. Get my ass handed to me by an ape. Okay. So there's that. God, I think I can make it with a long jump. It seems a little far, but... we did it. I mean, the fact that there was a health kit over there sort of told me all I needed to know. It almost looks like they're fighting, but I think they're trying to get at me. It's a shame they can't do any damage to each other. Where? Usually hate bats in video games, but I think Tomb Raider bats are probably the least defensive. I don't think they can like push you around like a lot of other games have them do. Ah. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that looks like it leads down into water. I bet you that's where that skylight is, but it's weird that, it's covered up here when it's open in the other spot. Unless this is different. Let's see where this goes. I'm hearing apes. Oh. I can't believe the enemies followed me all the way down here. I don't remember them getting in this far. was only really one enemy that was like directly in my path, so I didn't really have to worry about it, but... Oh, good. More water. More gators. Oh, I did kill it. Wow. Yeah, the gators surprisingly do not have a big health pool. I haven't really looked to see what, how many shots it takes to kill them off, but it ain't much. What? There it is. See what it looked like in the classic mode. It's kind of a bad situation. Okay. That makes 2, right? Yeah, you had to go like really out of your way to get that second one. And it's like the first one, you just have to hop over a couple of flames. It's not even anything super egregious. Shit. I think all the enemies followed me over to this one location. That's crazy. I don't remember them doing that. Hey. The alligator shifted. His face was firmly planted into the tiles there. I mean, the corpse is still around, so I guess that's neat, but they moved him. So I think, I mean, we'll see for sure, but I think all those lions, like a couple of them were the ones that were in this section. They just followed me all the way back. So if they're no longer here, same with that gorilla too. That's where they came out of, so yeah. Yeah, these are the bats I was talking about. It's like the 1 health kit. I think that's it, nothing else. It's kind of crazy though in my mind, and we sort of touched on this like at the close of the last stream, but in my mind, you know, the place is all closed off and everything. Got all these animals here, all these predatory animals. Lions and your gorillas and your gators and stuff. I guess they could eat each other if there's that enough of a food source, but you know, you take a look at the original textures on the lions and everything. To me, like, it shows that their rib cage is visible, and it looks like they're emaciated to a degree. So I'm guessing the reason why, you know, one reason why you could tack onto them being so hostile is because they're just hungry. But I could just be making up my own lore. All right. 2 omegas and then alternating. last sequence was, otherwise that would have been really easy. Oh, the spike floor room. This one wasn't too bad. And what's more important is it's not too long either. It's just a one room. You don't have to like backtrack through the entire level to get done with it. Anniversary, this section was timed, which made it a pain in the ass. I don't remember if it is in this one, though. Oh, brain fart. Son of a bitch. I did, yeah, that was on me, obviously. I had pressed up and jump at the same time as opposed to running it. Although, to be fair, I mean, you gotta press jump pretty close after you've, pressed the up button. Added to that sound effect. She slid down. It was her fault. Messing me up. Simmer Madi, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Hope you're doing well today, this evening, whatever the case may be. I remember there being a gorilla in there. Maybe. Let's see if it would pop out, but I think it might be one of those cases where it only registers once you actually get in there. Gotcha. Playing this too, level took you 2 hours to complete it. It was hard, seems to be easy for me. I played this game a lot. Is it your first time running through? Have you played Tomb Raider before, or has it been a while since you played it last? This one, especially first time around, can be very confusing considering its length and the fact that you have to like backtrack and everything. Played it back in 2001. All right, so it has been a while. So yeah, I played this as recent as 2 years ago. Excited for the remaster. I got you. That's a Y on both ends, and then a bunch of omegas. But I played this game previously, before I last played it, several times over. It's one of my favorite games, and I think, I don't know, when I did my rankings for the Tomb Raider games, it ended up being the top of my list. It's the most well balanced. It doesn't have as much sophistication as the games do, the rest of the games do, especially the sequels and everything. But it's a really well balanced game. Lots of memorable stuff with it. This part right here in the Midas Temple and everything, this is like probably one of my more favorite spots. So I remember this one pretty well. Try to play the newer ones, but they don't compare to old Lara Croft games. Yeah, I agree. I remember liking they did the reboot trilogy right when Crystal Dynamics took over the IP, and I remember liking Underworld, and I even remember liking Anniversary. But I played every single mainline Tomb Raider game 2 years ago, and I played through those again, and they didn't hit right. A lot of people complain about the last trilogy, and boy, did I hate that initial reboot, like the 2013 game, I think is when it came out. I liked that one when it first came out, but when I replayed it, I did not like it. There was just like a lot of that game that bothered me. But I did like Rise quite a bit. It was actually one of my more favorite in the franchise. And then Shadow wasn't that great, but it was better than the original, the 2013 one. Didn't even finish playing the newer ones. Yeah, I gotcha. I want to see how I can like corner glitch up here. Let me see if like... I type it in. Because I don't know this precise like spot that you need to be in. You're surprised by how fondly... Oh, look, finally. Somebody else that gets it. Some people were arguing with me, and I even remember when I first got Rise, like I didn't finish it because it was just like too much. And I definitely think if you try to go for everything, it could be pretty draining. Like you're gonna get bored of it after playing it for like 20 hours. But there's something about the presentation of it. I like the atmosphere. I like a lot of the temples. There's some parts where it's a bit of a slog, but I feel like it has like this sort of ethereal, kind of like mystic feeling to it that like a lot of the other Tomb Raider games after Crystal Dynamics took over lacked. And there was something about Rise that I thought was really cool. And that was mostly in the presentation and, kind of the story. But you kind of have to like that type of gameplay too. I know a lot of people consider it generic, but there's the whole crafting and third-person shooter aspect of it. But the setting worked for you in a way that Shadow really did not. Also, you're playing this one with old graphics, so nostalgic. Yeah, I wanted to, since I've already streamed this game in its entirety, the PS1 version, I kind of wanted to test and see what the remastered visuals look like. But yeah, there's a lot to love with the old graphics. I definitely think it's the setting has a lot to do with it. The artifact has a lot to do with it. Eternal youth, that kind of thing. Makes me think of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, in a way. And yeah, there's something about it that like puts it above the others. Shadow, I will say that I kind of like the idea. I like the idea of like having a ancient Aztec, Mayan, or whatever setting, but it wasn't executed the way I would have preferred. I was kind of hoping when you had like an ancient lost civilization, like Aztec civilization, I was hoping they'd be like more savage, like not like just modern day people that choose to live in an old world fashion, but actually have them be like into all like fully into the sacrifices and skinning people and all that stuff. I was kind of hoping more for that. I think it would have been a little better. Sometimes you switch to remaster, but end up going to the graphics. Yeah. Sometimes I end up like playing. I'll switch over to classic, and then I'll like forget about it, which I did for like 10 minutes earlier in this stream because I'm just so used to seeing it. So anyway, hold on. I'm taking a look at a video here. Let's see. I want to see what they do. Do something like that? I can't even tell. It's so weird. It's like a 30-second clip, and I don't know what the hell they're doing different. Like her head clips. And then he jumps like 3 times, and then it just like boom, he's automatically up there. But I can't tell what I'm doing like different. It almost looks exactly the same to me. I know he looks to check to see if like Lara's head clips through that, because I think it has to be like really precise, but I don't know. It ain't working for me. I mean, they expect you to do it. Apparently there's an achievement for it. Actually, that's what that video is for, is to show you how to do it so you get the achievement. But yeah, it ain't working for me. Ah, well. I'm not gonna spend a ton of time trying to get it to work. Anyway, we unlocked that door, but I need to go get these lead bars changed over. There should only be 3 of them, which is what we got, so let's go back this way and take a look at the Midas room. Finally get to see what we all been waiting for. But yeah, anyway, all the core games, you know, as much as people complain about even the last 2, 5 and 6, Chronicles and Angel of Darkness, I still like those. Although I will say that the first and only time I played Angel of Darkness was with the Rescued mod pack, and that fixed like a assload of problems. So it was in a much more playable state. I think we aggroed those apes all the way out. I knew there was a couple in here, but I think they got out and chased me. I didn't see what that was for. There's the achievement that popped up that said it's about time. I think it had something to do with the sundial. I don't know. Sometimes achievements will pop up for like the most random shit. But you got 300 of them to work with. Gonna play Chronicles and Last Revelation. I used to love Last Revelation. That was the very first Tomb Raider I'd ever played. Yeah, they really went in on the detail on the feet there. If you touch his feet, it won't turn to gold. It'll turn to bronze or something. We only played Tomb Raider 1 and 3. Never played 2. You're excited for it. Oh, good. Well, the collection's just for you. Did you beat 3? I know a lot of people play 3 and then give up on it because it's too difficult. No, I know where I need to go. I'm being silly. I'm just wondering if theoretically there'd be anything that you could do with his feet. In the original, there used to be a save crystal up here too. It was like how you knew like something funky was happening. Ah, you never beat 3? Well, play all through 1 and 2 first, and then give 3 a shot. You should be pretty familiar with like the Tomb Raider isms by that point. So, but you got to be real careful when you play. You got to look everywhere. You got to recognize a lot of pattern recognition going on. You got to know when things are going to pop up because they're going to shove a lot of crap at you. Except when 2 guys were hanging in the cave. Oh, that's almost the end of the first batch of levels in India. Anyway, there we go. Oh, you can't activate photo mode in this. Oh no! What? That's not what she looked like in the original. The original was shiny too, I remember. It looks like she turned to stone. I can't change her face during a cutscene, but you can change the pose. Huh. The original visuals don't fit. I remember specifically. It looking different, but alright, whatever. At least she had a little glitter effect on her. You're playing on the Switch? I got you. I considered getting it on PlayStation just because, I don't know, sometimes me and a couple friends get into stupid, like, trophy battles. Although we haven't in a while, but I figured this would probably be a game that I'd play repeatedly. However, I'd got it on Steam, one for the potential for any mods. That might be interesting. And two, for the fact that I could play it on the Steam Deck. Thought about perhaps getting the Switch version, but I figured getting the PC. I could play it on PC and play it on Steam Deck, so 2 consoles for one, kinda. Anyway, that's it for the lead bars. We got them turned to gold, so should be able to take them into this room and be on our way out. Your son has it on PS5. Alright. Good deal. Tell him to see if he can get all the trophies for it. I'd like to see someone try. Boy, if a game has got 50 like single player trophies, I find it myself hard pressed to complete it. I'm not like the biggest Chivo hunter, but you know, if I like a game enough, I will attempt to get 100% or platinum it. But oh my god. Oh shit. I didn't realize I was out of ammo. I'll ask him if he passes this level. These, I mean, I don't know how old your son is, but yeah, I remember playing these games at a young age. The first Tomb Raider I played, probably I was 8, I think. Boy, it was hard. And, you know, when I played them as an adult, I understood the concepts and the movement and the controls a lot better than I did when I was younger. But, yeah, at age 8 playing this game, I remember using a Game Shark to beat Last Revelation. Maybe I didn't use a game, maybe, no, I think I used the level skip code. There was a level skip code that I used to skip a couple levels that were kicking my ass. And then I was always able to do the final one. He's 17? Oh, okay, well, you could probably get it then. You just finished this level today, you're getting so frustrated on the one where you had to jump. Oh, yeah, the fire, stuck on it for almost an hour. Oh, man. Yeah, that, if they give you just enough space, you have to know where to jump. This game requires a lot of, like, if you're really going to master this game, you have to have, like, keen sense of spatial awareness with how jumps and physics work within this game. And it's like, if you can't, like, if you're not too good at it, it makes it a lot harder than it probably should be. But I've been playing it for a lot, so 15 out of 23 pickups. Holy shit. There's a lot of them. Alright, the cistern. This one can be fun. It can also be a pain in the ass, too. I don't think it's as fun as a lot of the stuff at the Midas Temple. I think I prefer that one a little bit more. But yeah, Last Revelation, Tomb Raider 4 was the first Tomb Raider I ever played, and yeah, that game was hard. after that, I think I got 2, and then 1, and then Chronicles, and I didn't get 3 until a lot later. Like a lot later, which is probably for the best too, because I probably wouldn't have. I mean, I put down 2. I didn't finish 2 when I initially got it, so it was too hard for me. I remember you wanted it so bad, but you thought $7 was too much. Yeah, I mean, I've been there. There's a lot of games that I wanted, and, you know, $7, $10, $15. It was just kind of too much to spend or ask for at the time. Or there were other things I wanted. Because I was playing a lot of these games, you know, 5th generation games when like 6th generation stuff was coming out, so it's like I could... I did. I played a lot of older games. You know, even though like the latest stuff was out, but it's like I could save up and get something brand new, or I can play a bunch of older stuff. But, you know, pressure with kids and stuff, school and everything, and it's like everybody got to play the hottest, latest thing. Don't want to feel left out of the loop or anything like that, so you end up going for the newer stuff. Oh yeah, not even 60, $70. Try to get anything nowadays, companies are pushing for that $70 price tag. I am just like, I'm hoping for the next video game crash. I'm like, something needs to, something needs to go. I don't even like that many newer games nowadays anyway. I'm not one of those people. I've said it repeatedly. I'm not like someone that strictly thinks old good, new bad. But there's so much. There's like it's an assload of like games out there that I've never played before, and it's like a lot of times I find a lot more enjoyment out of the older stuff, and you know, newer stuff is all right. It's fun. It's nice to see technical advancements and things, but it's not. Oh, you son of a bitch. Sometimes it's not as fulfilling. I don't know. Yeah, I buy new games few and far between. Last year there was like the dam broke because, you know, all the companies were saving up their title releases or polishing them up because of, you know, the pandemic and everything. And 2023 is when it all hit. So there was actually quite a few new games that I had purchased that year. But this year I was looking at the list of releases and it was like, I'll get this, I'll get Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, because I'm already in the first installment, so I might as well get the second one. And then I don't think there was anything else. If Indiana Jones actually comes out this year, then I'll probably get that, because I'm a big indie fan, but I haven't seen any other games that I want. Probably not going to get. You like Sims 2 more than newer Sims? I don't know if you heard of it. What, The Sims 2? Yeah, I used to play The Sims 2 all the time. I used to play Sims 2 and Bustin' Out. Those are the two Sims games that I played a lot. Of course, I played the console version of those, so that would be the highly inferior, I'm sure. But I had both those games on PS2. I used to love playing them, too. Put a lot of hours in them. Pierre, you son of a bitch. French bastard. I think he left. I prefer it better than Sims 4. He also plays Sims 3, but he likes Sims 2 more than Sims 1. Never played the first Sims. I know a lot of the memes and shit from it. There's a lot of those like calls and messages and sounds and stuff that a lot of people like, but never actually played the first one. 2 and Bustin' Out, I think, are the only ones that I've actually played. I own 3. There was a point where EA, I think, was giving it away on their Origin platform, along with like a handful of DLC. And I picked it up there, but I never installed it or played it or anything. Those games require a lot of time, though, and these days my time is short. I've heard a lot of complaints about 4. I'm not deaf to the complaints. A lot of people shit on 4 in a lot of ways, whether it's just, visuals, aesthetics, or actual gameplay, or the fact that there's like too much stuff that's in DLC expansions. So I've heard a lot of not so great things about 4. Seems like there's usually a lot of complaints. Not as fun. Yeah, it's a shame. A lot of EA stuff, that's kind of the way it was going, though. They're a company that's very driven on sales, and they will break up a game 6 ways from Sunday to squeeze a penny out of it. I don't know what the hell's going on here, but I don't like the look of it, so I'm going to make a save. You ruin it. It's a shame. But that is what they do. I was going to say, I don't even remember the last time I played an EA game that I liked, but actually I don't mind the Jedi games. Yeah, I guess they're called the Jedi games. Fallen Order and Survivor. Other than that, I can't say I've really ever been into another EA thing. I'm always like close to wanting to give Mass Effect Andromeda a try, but I think my conscience gets the better of me. Like, there's always a point where it's like, you probably shouldn't do that. This is the level you're on, the Cistern. Yeah, if you thought Midas Temple was bad, the Cistern can get even worse. There's a lot of... This is a big, big level. And while I don't think it's stretched out as far, a lot of it is, like, leveled. Like, from top to bottom as opposed to, like, expansive. Just how far this level goes can get really confusing. Which, I'll be honest, I don't even really know where I'm going, but, when you see a path, you always got to explore your options. If you see something that you think you can, like, grab onto, like a ledge or something like that, you always got to give it a try, see what you can do, because chances are, if you're able to get somewhere, it's somewhere you're intended to get to. Might just be a secret, but a lot of times it might actually end up being the route you need to take. You're kind of aware of the movement in this game, how everything works. The grid-based movement. Do you have a good grasp of that? Look at that key. That's the key everybody's always memeing about because they can't see it. Yeah, one of them anyway. I could barely see it. I've got a 47-inch TV that I'm looking at this at, and I can barely see it. You do? Okay, well, that's good. Because sometimes I have to, I don't have to explain shit, but sometimes, people will complain about the movement in this game and how difficult the tank controls can be, but once you kind of get an understanding of them, they're super, super simple. And it's like hello, Lara, you're awfully close. Once you get a good grasp of how the movement actually works, you can kind of foolproof it to a degree. And once you get like real familiar with the movement controls, it's unless you're taking a big risky jump, it could be kind of hard to kill yourself. But again, that weighs into, you know, if you have an eye for your spatial awareness. And yeah, you have to get used to it. Some people are just never happy with anything. Yeah, unfortunately. That's how it goes. Okay, so we raised the water level. I do not remember there being this many swimming rats. I remember there being more gators than anything. This key that we got, the rusty key. I don't think that goes to this door, but we have access to it. There's like a bunch of other doors too. Looks like there's... Oh, that's a gated door down there. That's probably a silver key.
No.
Alright, damn, you don't have to be so firm. A lot of times the locks will reflect the color of the key, or they should anyway. I don't know if the remaster changes it at all, but the locks will reflect the color of the key that you're supposed to use. It looks like it might be rusty. The hell was that, Lara? There you go. Oops. Thank God there was water here. Alright. Double ape trouble. I swear, like 100% of the time, Pierre always pops up in this spot. I find it odd that he didn't. He might pop up while I... oh, shit. See? There he goes. God damn it. I think I gotta take care of him, because there's a section up there where you gotta, like, sidle your way across. Just like the French. Running away. Alright. Hopefully he doesn't pop back up. I know that I've done it before where I've chased him off and then he comes immediately right back. But you have to take care of him there because, yeah, there's this part. See that ledge right there? You have to sidle across that, and if you don't get rid of him, then he's just going to shoot you while you're walking there. Let's see if we get a little closer. Shit, what is that? No shit. Most useful thing about the the photo mode. I've taken a lot of stupid pictures, but when you could like zoom in on stuff, that's where it's at. Oh boy, Actually, I wonder if I could just jump over there. Seems like I could make it. Francesco Royale. Welcome. First time chat. You can pick them up jumping backwards. Oh, this is the PC version. I don't know if you could do it. I don't know how you would activate photo mode on PS5. I was thinking I could... You don't even have to sidle across this, actually. You can just, like, fast track it and jump over here. You You say I could jump backwards onto him, though? Oh, shit. Oops. I was seeing if I could angle that jump from that corner, but that corner looked pretty awkward, too. So let me try. Yeah, let me try jumping backwards. Oh. Maybe I have to turn around. Possibly. Or, well, her back bumped into the thing. Maybe I got to take a step forward. Anyway, the only reason I say there you go. I'm wondering. No, you have to take a step forward. You were right. You can't jump from the edge. You have to take a step forward and do it. So again, it's one of those spatial awareness things. Oh, thank God. I didn't want to climb all the way up there again. Anyway, I was talking about the photo mode. There doesn't appear to be a key, like a gamepad command. So I don't know how you would activate it unless it's part of the menu with a console. But for PC, you just press F3, and then I can pull up photo mode, and it actually lets you zoom out pretty far, so you can scope out what's going on in the level. Look, there's 3 alligators here. This is almost like a developer mode. Jesus, I've never zoomed out this far. Yeah, it's like having a drone. No shit. It's not the way the game's intended to be played, but it works. Oh, come on, Lara, you can see that. You can see his leathery ass down there. Francesco, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I see this, but I don't really want to slide down there if I don't have to. I think I do. Oh, okay. I thought they were coming after me. I guess not. Oh, shit. Shit. Got stuck. Okay. Now we saw there was 3 of them. Plus a rat. Yeah, I got stuck in the wall. Old style Lara things. Just classic Tomb Raider things. Man, it's a lot brighter on the original mode here. Bunch of weird platforms. The games are pretty stable. I wouldn't even hold that against it. So, they work. Every once in a while, you might glitch into a wall for a second, but, you're not going to fall through the map or anything. At least it's never happened to me. I don't know. Maybe the remastered version might do something different. Though I gotta say, I think these games must be using the old code of the original. They feel so similar. But I don't know. Maybe they're easy to replicate. Spikes, eh? deadly thing you could work around with this game. You drop on them from any distance and you're dead. Come on. I changed the jump. There's no more laggy steps when you jump during run. There's I noticed that they changed a couple things. Like in Tomb Raider 1 you can change direction during a jump by pressing the roll button, which I think was first introduced in Tomb Raider 2. I don't think that was in the original. I could be wrong. But, you know, just some minor quality of life things like that. But I think it's taken from the same... Oh god, there's two of them. Shit. I still think it's taken just from the original code and rather just like implementing the mechanics from the latter two games, but still retaining the code without, you know, building up its own unique thing to kind of like replicate it. Yeah, so it is from Tomb Raider 2, yeah. That's what I figured. Oh, look! There's the rat! That's what I was talking about before. There's some rats in the cistern here where they're supposed to activate when the water level drops, but they just put them there regardless. Alright, I think I need to go in this tunnel here. But when they're underwater and submerged like that, they're just like stuck. They don't do anything. They're not dead necessarily because they come back to life once you lower the water level, but... Ah, you son of a bitch. Get out of here. I do appreciate the game's running 60 FPS, but I would like it if the remastered mode looked that way too. So when you switch here, even though it says I'm getting 120 frames, I think it's still docked at 30. There's probably some reasoning as to why they did that, but I don't know exactly why. It's kind of more jarring. I don't mind 30 frames a second. I've said it a lot in the past, but you know, as long as frames are stable, I really don't care what they run at. But yeah, it's just kind of like it's just a bit jarring when you switch from 60 like immediately to 30. Sort of off-putting. We're just back out. Huh. Well, now hold up a second. We didn't get anything special out of that, did we? No, so there must be something else down there. Oh, wait, there's a key. Oh, but that door isn't open. What? Okay. I was like, I don't remember like activating that. I don't remember pushing a lever or anything, so it makes sense as to why I wouldn't be able to access it, but why is the door open? Huh. Anyway, I think we need to get back through here. No, not here. This is a secret. We need to get back through the other tunnel. Actually, thinking about it, since I got those magnums, I've been picking up an assload of ammunition for that thing. Probably should have enough. I remember, like, using these at a point. 250. That's actually not that great. Never mind. But I remember at some point, like, picking up the magnums and just, like, sticking with them for the entirety of the game. But I think that might have been later on. See, there's one of those moments again where I switch to classic mode and I just forget that I'm using it. There's gotta be something in here, like a switch. It's the rat. It's not the rat. The only problem is I'm just getting pursued by these gators. I don't want to stick around too long. Oh shit. Damn it. I think it's actually been a while since I saved too. It might be since I got those guns. Shit. I wasn't looking at the breath meter. It's my fault. We can get back pretty fast though. It's not that bad. I think I could skip out on a couple combat areas too. For instance, yeah, I wasn't looking at the breath meter. I was kind of just looking around. It's my fault. But I'm not going to worry about those guys. I'd have to worry about them later. Oh, no, not that way. Missing out on the health kit down there, but that's not a huge deal. Like a motorcycle engine idling. Anyway, we're pretty much right back where we left off. Oh boy, but I need to find that switch or something. I'm sure it's a switch. I'll go ahead and pick this crap up. There's got to be a switch that leads to a key, I would think. Or that door. Oh, there it is. Okay, so that opened that up. Ah. Oh shit. He actually followed me in the little tiny tunnel. I wasn't expecting that. Man, the aggro on these enemies is extreme. I don't remember them being this bad. Okay. That key probably opens this up, I'd imagine.
No.
No? Okay. Fine. Then it opens up this. Ah, we need a second silver key. Okay, so that makes sense. Okay, so there's definitely more to do in that one area. There might be I see, Francesco, you said there was a switch in there. You like the new gators? Honestly, I don't know that I've taken such a great look at them, considering they've been trying to kill me most of the time, but maybe I should keep my eye open on them. That just opens up the door. I feel like there's something we need to do in order to get the water level down. Which now that we got... I wonder if we could do it with that one switch where we initially did it. But I think that might be what I need to do here, because like there's some platforming going on, and I'd be able to get up there if I could jump up there. Okay, so you were talking about the one I already pulled. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna go back and see if I could lower the water level from that one spot. Gargoyles. Much more 3D now. It's the ramp. God, you know, one of the spots I hated in Anniversary was actually this set of levels. They cut so much out of St. Francis Folly and the Midas room and the cistern. It's like they gutted it to an extreme degree, but it was disappointing, but they also I felt like they made it worse. There was like a lot of stuff that I didn't like what they changed. A lot of weird puzzles, a lot of weird grapple puzzles. Okay, so that brings the water level down. I think with those gates open now, I could get down there. I just need to figure out how to get down there. Maybe it won't be that bad, actually. I think I could just, like, jump down. There we go. Everybody's favorite thing. Rising and falling water levels. It's like what made IGN rate Ocarina of Time like 5 points lower than where it should have been. Goddamn water temple. Wait a second. Okay, this isn't gonna work. Well, I can hop across up top. And go through the way I came in last time. Look at that. There's a key down there. Let me check what's in this door, because I don't remember what it was. This thing down here. It just spit me. Okay, yeah, it just spit me out in the central section. Okay, so I might have to climb up. Ooh, just barely. Jeez. Oh, hey. I didn't even remember there being a key there. It's a good thing I came up this way. That probably opens up that door across the way there. I think we're still going to need to have the water lowered, so probably fine. I was really scared there for a second. All right. There we go. Been a minute since we saved. Oh, shit. Whoa, how did I survive that? That shouldn't have been possible. I think we need to get through this with the water up, but... okay, I'll take it. Huh. There ain't nothing in this room. Yeah, like the last second there, I noticed there were spikes. But somehow fell on top of them in the corner, but still fell on top of them without any consequences. Okay, we got a gold key. Only problem with this is the door didn't open up or anything. I don't know if I can get back out. I mean, I could try to get back from the spike room, but that seemed like too far of a drop. Yeah, that is way too far of a drop. Okay. It's a good thing I saved right before this. Shit. Otherwise, if I didn't, I would have soft locked myself into this section. So, yeah, it's kind of it's kind of shitty. I don't know what that gold key is, though. I mean, here, I'm gonna do this part. Oh no, we couldn't, could we? I'm like, there's got to be something else down there. I don't know what that gold key unlocks, but it's not something I can get without raising the water level back up. Oh, was it a gold lock that was behind there? Huh. I didn't realize that. Side jump didn't work as anticipated. Saw that section down there. I'm kind of wondering if there's something else I can access with the water level lowered in that spot, but I guess I'm not too curious. Well, it didn't take as long as I thought it might. So that's good at least. I still think it's like really, really funny that I was able to get down there without dying though. Because that should not be possible. But I think it's weird. Yeah, okay, so the door's supposed to open up. Shit. Underwater when you get the key. Alright. He don't want to show his face, that's fine with me.
No.
Alright. Okay. Trying to think where I saw if I did see a gold lock. Maybe it's something beyond that. Okay, anyway. I think I'm going to go back to my old plan. Get the hell away from me. We'll go back to my old plan and drain the water. And then I'm going to go back through the one room that we had Pierre pop up in. We'll get those dual magnums. And maybe then we'll have it all figured out. I don't think there's anything else either. There doesn't appear to be, at least not that I noticed, any more little underwater tunnels or anything along those lines. Get closer to this side so she doesn't have to do the extra pull-up animation. Oops. Oh. Thought they all vacated for a second, but I keep getting stuck. Oh my god. Getting pushed around here. Man, this one's so beefy. So when we walk down here, there should be like a portion of it where it was flooded before. We should be able to just like kind of walk into, I think. And from there, I could kind of work my way around. There we go. And there's another silver key down there. We just don't want to fall down into that pit because that'll put us in the situation we were in before. Woo! And I almost fell down into it too. Alright. But there's a bunch of platforms over here, so it looks like we can actually traverse all this stuff. There's got to be a switch somewhere. Or a lever that'll open up that door. Got an achievement for that. I guess that there's a maximum height you can jump from doing the swan dive without breaking your neck. It was really tempting fate, I guess. Okay, so that gives us access to the key. Let me see if there's one other thing over here. Ow. Okay. There we have it. That's silver, right? Oh, shit, jeez. Aiming right for the head, I guess. Draining my health fast. Alright, one last switch of the water going up, and I think that's it. Actually, this whoa, 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 whoa. I thought it was dead. It just got washed up there. I was gonna say this jump is so awkward here. I wonder if this is even the intended way, because I almost get the feeling like you're supposed to take that long ass route every time, but I guess maybe not, because there's no way to actually get up to that spot after you get down there. At least not first. You have to walk up here. It's just like a weird angle, I guess. I guess he was just sleeping. He was chilling up there. He got washed up there and didn't want to jump back down. Oops. Sorry, sometimes I'll switch like briefly to classic mode just to see what things looked like. Ah, there's the gold lock. Weird little inlet over there, but doesn't appear to be anything in it. Oh, shit. Yeah, just in case. There we go. Should be the last door. They throw one last ape at you. This ape will not escape. Ah, this room. Yeah, those cracked tiles. I want to say one of them. There it is. Led to a secret. Maybe even two of them. Who knows? Oh, that one's filled with bloody spikes. That one's filled with bloody spikes. Nothing in either one of those, but... almost landed right in that pit. Boy, that would have made me look foolish. Does anyone miss block puzzles? They were so prominent in the PlayStation era, and it seems like they were specifically on PlayStation. It was like an identifying marker almost. Big ass hole. Nope. It's a product of me pressing up and the action button at the same time. Kind of sucks. I think later on they sort of fixed this where if you hold down like the action button and the movement button, she'll just continually push it, I want to say. Or at least some game did that, I don't know. But yeah, it's not exactly fun because you have to wait for her to get back into the animation and everything. Oh, wait. What does this do? Something. Something opened, I don't know what. Can't believe those rats bullets took 3 magnum shots each. Oh, you and me both. There's always another door. Was it? Boy, this was just for the... I know that there's the pit that you need to drop down. But I thought maybe there was something else I needed to do. Maybe this might have just been extra. I'm surprised that if this was extra that they didn't give a secret jingle, though. Because you got to work awfully hard to get up here. At least give me a jingle. That closed that door. Oh no, there's nothing else. All right, whatever. See where this goes, I guess. Cut just enough. I'm surprised the cistern took me 45 minutes to complete. Remember? Oh, well, I mean, I did get rather lost, I suppose. Alright. Boy, this whole section of this game just goes on forever. I mean, I remember... Oh, yeah, you can't do that one until the water's drained. Some levels take a while, but... St. Francis Folly, and the Midas, and all this shit, the cistern. Boy, it goes on for a long time. I think this, whatever the hell this place is, what is this place? Let's see. This is the Tomb of Tehoken. Okay, so this should be the last one, I'm pretty sure. This is probably my least favorite, though, I think, of this set of levels. Should have got all my magnums out. I got my magnums! Ah! I think this is the first time we're introduced to trap doors, though. And not, I guess it sounds like trap doors, like the ones that like eject from under your feet, but more the doorways that have blades in them. Oh, shit. Whoa! Shit. Oh, God. Yeah. Step back far enough. Rectify my mistake back there. All flopping around. What, the gator? It's like has a momentary seizure. Actually, that's close enough where I wonder if I could jump up from here. Better than long jumping, that's for sure. Oh, when Lara falls that way. Okay, I missed the Lara part. Yeah, just kind of like drops like a rag doll. It's particularly gruesome, I think, coupled with the sound. Like that snapping is kind of gross, but you know, it's effective. Not only does it create a platform, but it also opens up a little secret. Water is a little bit funky with the remastered version. Sometimes I don't trust it because in the original version, and like you could switch easily and take a look at it, but with the original version, there's like certain water effects that happen. I think it's more egregious in like the later games though, because in the later games in particular, you get warp speed. You have spots that are like quicksand, and you know there's a slight little ripple on the water or on the quicksand, and it happens with the water too, but the water is completely stagnant with the remastered version, which is odd, but it sort of ruins that visual effect. I think I need to pull this. So I don't know if that's a glitch, like there's something not working right with the water, or if that's intentional, but if it's intentional, I don't like it. In particular, again, with the whole quicksand thing, I think it's a little shitty if you got like no indicator whatsoever. This area reminds me. I don't know, maybe it's petty of me, but this area reminds me that one time I was streaming, I think I was streaming this game, and I was choosing a channel on Twitch to raid, and I decided to, and it was all me, I picked this one guy, but I picked this one dude to raid who was also streaming Tomb Raider, and he was playing this portion of the level. And one of the people that went in on the raid that was watching me said hello to him first, and he thought that one guy was the guy that raided him, and it must have been like the first raid he ever got, because the dude was so grateful, and that dude is like a routine watcher for life of the guy that was watching me that came in on the raid. That guy has never come into my stream once. He's never said hello. He never said thanks. He just thought that the one dude that was watching me, I guess, was the raider, and gave him full credit for it. And that guy pops into his stream like I was watching his stream earlier today. The guy that was watching me, and then that one dude that I raided popped in there to say hello. And I'm like, boy, it's been like 2 years. I don't have friends that are that loyal of watchers, comparatively speaking. The gator down there, I don't really want to just hop in, but I think I got to. I remember this part was confusing for me because I didn't realize this, and I saw it so clearly from here. Like, oh, look at that. Oh. Another one that's one of them sleeper agents. But I remember being confused because I missed that little climb up spot for so long. Actually, I don't even know if there was something I needed to do back in that other section. I don't think we do anything in there until the water gets drained out. Oh, you son of a bitch. There's a goddamn gorilla up there, too. Damn dirty apes. Oh, did I get both? I think I got both in one shot. Oh, no, I didn't. Shit. Alright, well, he wasn't that far off from dying anyway. Wait. I think I'm hopping up there prematurely. Oh, there's a switch, I think. Back here, maybe? There's something back here. There's a switch back here. That's what I thought. Shit. Oh, back there. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think there's another path somewhere around here, too. Yeah, back where that ledge is that I just hopped up off of, there is a little path that leads to the exit, I believe. See, I actually think this section is what got cut out, and I know I just said that this is my least favorite part, but that doesn't mean it's bad. It's my least favorite. But this section got cut out of the anniversary rendition of this game. Oh, does that erase all the platforms? I thought there'd be another key. Let me just look down here, though, because it might be a secret, maybe? No? Didn't have enough. Oh. There's a health pack, but it's at the end. I feel like I skipped something. Like back at that one spot, where we had initially hopped up from the water where the gator was. I think there's like more to explore over there, and like I said, there was that one spot where there was the trap door and everything, where it had like the spikes, kind of like a pincer trap. whole section up in that area that I think we might have just skipped. I guess there was nothing like super important over there. I know there was a secret down there too. I remember there being one of those situations where there was like a hidden door panel, basically. I don't remember if there was like a switch you needed to hit to open it or what, but there's something down in that area. Ooh, somebody wants to get out. Just notice there's like some sort of texture glitching in there. You see that ramp, you know something's going to happen up there. What the hell? Yeah, there's another one of those keys where I barely could see it. But at least I got it. Anyway, you see the ramps on the side. It's always good to check your corners before you walk into a room like that. See any ramps leading them side to side, probably means you got boulders coming after you. Ah, there you are. Boy, there's still some texture glitching going on in here. What the hell is this? Just a small health pack, but there was like something. It was pretty bright in the original version. Ah, here we go. They look a lot meatier in this version. Yeah, I almost missed that too. I'm like, wait a second, that can't be the only thing in here. Yep, sure enough, switch to classic mode, see a massive key. Take a look. Yeah, I guess they're pretty thick in the original version too, but they look worse in the remaster. Worse meaning more deadly. Not worse like the key is super tiny and I can't see it. Oh, I know, you should, I mean, I don't know if you've played through them yet, but the key cards in Tomb Raider 3, they're like the size of Lara's back. Like her whole torso. But, yeah, unfortunately, it's almost necessary with how small they made the new models. It's like the new models are so tiny and they're so dark. Like, at least make them, if you're going to make it that small, at least make it full bright. And I'm wondering if they're just going for, like, realistic accuracy or something, but I don't think it's that, because, like, once again, the, key cards in Tomb Raider 3, even in the remastered version, are massive. 10-second clip of music, but that's like one of my favorite ones. Oh, good. I didn't even notice that switch there. I'm like, what am I doing this for? Okay. Haven't seen that yet, but alright. I know what to look forward to, I guess. I wonder if I should go down there. We just saved, but whatever. I'm gonna save again. That just let us back out here. Okay. So this area, I think this is like right near the end. I think the switch that I flipped. Look at this place is so much brighter in the original. You can see the centaur is so much easier too. Anyway, I think the switch that I flipped corresponds to like a tunnel down here, maybe. There it is. I was like, it should be easy to spot because it's like everything around here looks like natural rock, and the cutscene showed, you know, these bricks. Brown bricks. Oh yeah, I'm ready for him. Tripped me up for a second because I ended up using all my ammunition. It's just the one though, right? I think it's just the one. Easy enough to dodge their shots. Their shots are relatively slow. They're not hit scan. They're just explosive. But you just gotta like jump back and forth. Should be able to dodge most of them.
A little late for the prize giving, no?
A little late for the prize giving.
The taking part which counts.
No. It's time to end you, Frenchie. He's a lot more mobile than he was, I think, in the original. Completely ruined him in Anniversary. I keep going back to Anniversary, but it's funny because like I played Anniversary a little bit more recently than this one, and it's like I keep thinking back to it. And it's like, ugh, so many bad decisions with that game, but they like completely ruined his look. Suave Frenchman. He was more like a cold-blooded assassin killer. He's completely bald. He did not have any hair. Nothing on the jacket. And I don't think you even got to fight him. There was nothing to fight, because I'm pretty sure that he gets trampled by the centaurs. I think you fight the centaurs as like a main boss instead of both. Every boss battle felt like a cop-out, basically. Because even the ones where you did have some kind of encounter with them ended in a fashion where it was like QTEs instead of actually hopping around trying to kill them. Well, rip Pierre. Sorry things didn't go so well for you. I didn't like his face in this one. He's like a weird death face too. Much like I didn't like Larson's face. Larson and Pierre both. I wonder what the other guys are going to look like. But they both look like Ken dolls. It's very, very strange. Their eyes are like too big. And yeah, I don't mind necessarily the plasticky look, but their eyes are too large and they have like these weird chiseled features.
Here lies Tehokan, one of the two just rulers of Atlantis, who even after the curse of the continent had tried to keep rule here in these barren other lands. He died without child, and his knowledge has no heritage. Look over us kindly, Tehokan.
All right. 22 minutes, actually pretty short. No secrets found. Now that's unfortunate. Only 16 out of 26 pickups. Yeah, we definitely skipped a chunk of that level. There's some stuff like right at the very beginning where you could kind of delve into and get a couple extra things, but I just bypassed it and I went right for the exit. Once again, the only thing that changes with the remastered cutscenes, like the actual pre-rendered CGI cutscenes, is they're a higher resolution. But for whatever reason, they're like, I don't know, they stutter. It's strange. Hell of a trip. She just knows right where to go. Alright, some people's favorite level in this game. Egypt. Might as well make a save. What's the official name of this place? City of Kamun. I guess I could have taken a look here. Oh, this is where you are? Nice, nice. Cistern is one of your faves. Growing up in the 90s, it's like there was like this period of the 90s where a bunch of Egyptian stuff, that 90s and the early 2000s, like a bunch of Egyptian stuff was really popular. So I ended up liking stuff like this and Last Revelation quite a bit, just because of its like connection with Egypt. So I always like this parts of this level. There's certain things I like the whole obelisk part, I think, but there are certain parts of this level that get a little much. But I also like the enemies variety is kind of cool too, and especially like the mummies. You're born in '83. Wow. Yeah, Egyptian and alien things in the '90s for sure. It's really, really big. I was born in 1990, so perfect opportunity to grow up in the 90s. That was my childhood. So, got fond memories for a lot of stuff kind of in that generation. I'm not one of those people where, you know, my childhood makes, like, sums up me. But still, there are certain aspects and things that I look back on fondly, especially like with themes and, you know, certain like tropes and stuff that were used a lot at the time. Oops. See if I can sideways hop out of here. There you go. Oh, there it is. The Sphinx. It's not even the only one in this game. Oh, good. Got 100 ammo. Oh, there it is. The magnums. Oh, yeah, there's going to be a big difference. I wanted to see what the Majesty looked like before I switched over. Oh, look, there's one of them mummies. Standing up all erect, being creepy. We've already seen these guys at the, whatever the hell the name of that place was. The one after the Lost Valley. But we haven't seen them fully animated yet. I like, I don't know. I kind of like the lack of teeth with the original mummy wrappings, because it leaves, I don't know if it's necessarily that it leaves more to the imagination, but there's something about it. It also kind of reminds me of the Eraserhead child. And I think that gets eliminated, and it looks a little corny when you have like all these jagged teeth in there. I don't know, the intestine looks weird too. The intestine in the original seems to match up with like the muscle tissue that kind of peeks through the bandages. But then you switch over to the remastered visuals and it almost looks like a tube. Like it's some sort of like, I don't know, some sort of like energy transference tube. Anyway, there is the Sphinx. And then there's the original. You know, I like those blank eyes on the original, where they almost look kind of blacked out. It's kind of a creepy look to it. Oh, I always liked the mummy enemies from their design aspect. You know, just because the big Sphinx in our Egypt has the nose broken off doesn't mean like all the noses have to be broken off. There's a little curve to the smile, yeah, but I don't know. There's something I like about the original texture. It's kind of cool. Oh, it didn't like. It blew up, but like I thought the parts exploded like on top of that. That was weird. Man, I could have sworn that the original was darker too. I've been surprised. Maybe it's just like this version, because I remember a lot of this game being a lot darker than this. Or I guess it could be that the remastered version is so dark I'm just surprised when I switch back over. I don't know. I don't know what the issue is, but like I remember like part of the face being like blacked out or something. Weird. Anyway, here's the first obelisk. I'm gonna grab the secondary obelisk parts. What does this look like? It's like a patty or something. I guess it's still round. It just has lines on it. And get that. Take that too, thanks. Oh, it's a door, not a switch. And it requires a key that I don't have. I think there's a switch on the back of the neck or something, though. I can figure out how to get up there. Oh, there it is. Shotgun ammo. Oh, it's a key. It wasn't a switch, it was a key. Might even be the key down to the thing in the bottom. It's like hiding a key to your house underneath a rock in front of the doorway. Just like put it right there. Kind of a Valley of Kings type thing. Yeah, those faces almost look Asian. What's going on here? It's like they got them off of Buddha statues. That's what I thought. I'm skulking around the corner here. We'll put the keys there. I don't know. Ancient worshippers of the Sphinx, I guess. One day they knew somebody would come out here and start messing around. Oh, look at that. That wasn't like that before. Yeah. So much of this in the original is all enclosed, all tightly enclosed, and then you come and play the remaster. There's all these holes everywhere. This place is very holy. I kind of like that, though. I like those like ancient skylight looking things sometimes. I just don't like it like with the Colosseum when there's like a giant like gaping hole above the place. Kind of ruins the mood. Anyway, we've been playing this for a while. Well, we've been streaming for a while, although I did like 2 hours of Enter the Matrix, and we did about 3 hours of this. It's not like put the key into the classic flower pot. I mean, it's close enough. Under the flower pot, behind the head, whatever works. But yeah, we've done a lot. I think we've made a lot of progress. So we're gonna go ahead and stop here. It's like almost 4 a.m. for me, so I'm gonna end it. But it's been fun. I'm enjoying playing through Tomb Raider again. I've been wanting to for a while. since finishing up the stream I did a couple of years ago with the original game. And I don't know. I mean, it's basically the same game, but with the fresh coat of paint and everything, it's fun to get back into it. So I am definitely enjoying it. I think we'll go ahead and keep playing it. I was unsure if I wanted to, but I think we'll go ahead and keep playing it all the way through to the end. I appreciate you, Francesco. I appreciate everybody being here. Hopefully we'll see you on the next one. I'll probably be back tomorrow and we'll do something. But thank you, Hungry Walrus and Simmermani and everybody else that was here. Appreciate you guys. I will probably be back, like I said, tomorrow. We'll either do this or I don't know. I don't know if I want to start something new up. Maybe. But something. We'll do something. But anyway, you guys have a good night. We'll catch you next time. Take care.